Welcome back, my little fizzle pops. And this is my mini palette collection. These are bigger than singles and smaller than palettes. So let's get into it. First, on my lips, I have the Urban Decay liquid lipstick in Trivial. And I do top that with this by Bare Minerals, and it's the Moxie in Speak Your Mind. So I do have that on as well. And let's get into it and do some swatches. So the first thing I have is my little Z palette. This is the only Z palette I own. And some of these little mini palettes, some of these are some of my singles. Like I have this one, which is ColourPop. I think that was my very first ColourPop palette, or very first ColourPop shadow. And then I don't even know where these other ones came from. I know that this one is, Estee Lauder. And I know that these two highlights, I don't even know where they came from, but I do have this, and I don't reach for it very often, but some of these are just really, really gorgeous. So I do like to reach for this once in a while and use it. But let me show you some swatches of these. So there are some of the swatches. Definitely these three are like the winners of this mini palette. But that is my Sephora Z palette. The next thing I have is by City Color, and it's the Glow Duo, and it's a cream and powder highlighting duo. But these do not work for me as anything other than eyeshadows. So this one makes a good eyeshadow base, and then that one makes it a good eyeshadow, but these as highlight are horrible. So I do have these in my eyeshadow drawer. The next two are a couple of ones that I got, or next 3, 4. Here are some that I got from my Ipsy bags. This one is the Pacifica palette in Island Life. And I don't feel like these shadows really go together. So I feel like if you use this as your morning makeup, you'd have to use something else to go with it. But that's just me. They are swatching a lot prettier than how they look on the eyes. I don't know. I feel like I can't really use this to get ready. I'd have to dip into something else, but of course once I swatch all the colors they look fine. But I definitely have to play with this a little bit more. This is just not one that I'm inspired by, that I reach for a lot. Same thing with this one by Pacifica. This is the Beach Crystals. I feel like these first 3 colors are really pretty, and then I feel like these two don't go with it. But let's do a couple of swatches of these. I don't know, to me they just don't go together. There are some of those swatched right there. And definitely if you want me to do a full look with any of these products, let me know. But they're swatching really pretty, and it's just inspiring me to use the makeup that I have and not go out and actively buy more makeup, which is why I'm on a no buy. Because if I just bought everything I saw that I thought was pretty, I'd have way more than even this. So the next thing I got were actually some free items I got. These were by Revlon. And these are singles. You can just slide them apart or slide them together to make your own custom palette. And there was a coupon to save you like $2 off of a Revlon product, and these were marked down to $1.69. So it ended up making these free. And I never reach for these. I need to. And that's another thing why I do like a shop my stash every week. And I go through all my makeup every week and pick out makeup that I'm going to use for the week, so that I'm not just using the same palette or the same shadows all the time. I actually cycle through my makeup, but I haven't used these in a while, so I need to. They're just not that pigmented like at all. So even for being free shadows, they're not the best. But I mean, they're just not the best. You definitely have to lay it down with a shadow primer. Even with a shadow primer, I don't know if they'd be the best, but I'm definitely gonna keep them because they're just so pretty. There's just barely any pigment. Pigment, where are you, Pigment? Pigment, are you there? The next thing I got is from Hikari, and this came in maybe a FabFitFun box or something like that a while ago. Once in a while, I'll swirl all 4 colors together to make like a highlight blush combo, but usually I just wear these as eyeshadows because they're really pretty. They just didn't work as their intended use, which I think is blush, bronzer, highlight. but that is all 4 colors. They just work more as eyeshadows. The next thing I have is another thing that I got from Ipsy, and it's the Pixie by Petra little duo, and this is the Orchid Ornament. And we had 2 colors in here, and both of these colors are really pretty. And there they are, the purple and that really nice highlight shade. So let's put a little bit of this on as highlight. Oh, hello highlight. Woo, now I am glowy. So that's really pretty, and I love that purple. It's like a deep brown purple color. Those are really pretty. And then something that's probably my least favorite out of what I'm looking at right now is probably this one by Pacifica. I think I got this one in an Ipsy. And these are just like, again, like no pigment. That is what that looks like. And let's see if I'm a liar. Let's see if it's gonna give us pigment this time. I mean, a little bit, but once you blend it out, it's just more trouble than it's worth. But I'm like, well, I'm gonna keep it because I wanna know by it and maybe I'll need it one day. So it stays in my collection. The next thing I got was actually a gift from a girl I used to work with 2.5 years ago. She gave it to me as part of my Christmas gift, and this was by L'Oreal. It's the 312 Army Brat, and this is really pretty. We got some gold and some greens, and I really like this shadow, these shadows. Really pretty. Not the best at swatching. Hashtag swatch game is horrible. Hashtag little swatchy. But those are just really pretty colors. I would definitely be interested in getting more of those L'Oreal palettes if they still make them. I don't know. I know the Revlon one is not good, but those L'Oreal ones swatched really good. And then I have a little mini Ulta palette. A little cardboard, easy for traveling. And that's what that one looks like. And I like this one. It's really pretty. And it's got some good neutrals and some good. Let's see how these swatch. Definitely the ones on the bottom swatch a lot better. Those glittery shimmery shades swatch a lot better than those matte shades. But it is a good little one to add on. So what I like to do is like get one of the big palettes and then get one of these mini palettes and then get a couple of singles, and that's what I'll work with for the week. I do kind of like a shop my stash like Leora does. I don't know if I already said that or not, but she inspired me to kind of shop my stash. And now I have some Estee Lauder palettes, and then I have a lot of Clinique ones. So my Estee Lauder one is this one, which was in a gift set that I bought. And I think I did a video on it, but these shadows. And this purple is one of my favorite shades that Estee Lauder makes. And also this pink one. These 2 shades are really pretty. Those are 2 of my all-time favorite Estee colors. And then it also has like this really pretty shimmer in it. And then this other really pretty shimmer in it. So those are like the reasons why I bought this whole palette. Those are just really pretty. And this is called the Pure Color Envy. It doesn't really have a name on it, but it just reminds me of Minnie Mouse every time I look at it. And then the other Estee Lauder one is this really little one that I got in a gift with purchase. And it's just 4 little mini ones. Not the most pigmented shades, but I love it. I love makeup. If you guys love makeup as much as I do, give this channel a thumbs up, like and subscribe. Hit that bell notification, hashtag notification squad. And now I'm gonna show you my little Clinique palettes that I have. So the first one I got is this little 4 quad. And it just has 4 little neutral shades in it. And these are really pretty. I don't feel like people talk about Clinique shadows very often here on YouTube. I work for Clinique, so I'm always like on the lookout for people talking about Clinique. And I feel like hardly anyone does. And I think that's because Clinique doesn't send a lot of PR packages. I feel like if Clinique got on the bandwagon and started sending out a lot of PR to like Tati and I don't know why she's the only YouTuber I can think of right now, Nady and Manny and even Jeffrey, like get them out to these people who have millions of subs so that people can see these Clinique products, because I once in a while see these big beauty gurus go out and buy Clinique and do reviews on them, like on the Beyond Perfecting and stuff. I did see them do a video with Jessica Braun, but that was a while ago and it was like a sponsored video. They need to just send out PR. That's my little rant. But these are just really pretty colors. And I work for Clinique. Not all of their palettes are gonna be hits, but I think that they definitely do better on shadows than people give them credit for. And then they should have more actual palettes because most of them are singles. But this is another little palette that came in a gift with purchase. It has a little blush here and then 2 little shadows, singles. Again, Clinique is more of like a natural. I mean, it's not a natural, but it's more natural looking, fragrance free. Then I have this bigger one that I think is just so cute, and that came with a gift with purchase. And this one came with 2 little mini brushes too, but it's mostly this big blush and Smoldering Plum, which is really pretty, and these 2 shadows in Morning Java and Pink Chocolate. So definitely a lot of pigment in those, especially in that top one, that Morning Java color. And then I have 4 left of these. I mean, I have 3 of these, and then I have 1 of these. So this one was a purchase with purchase, or like a gift set that I bought. And I was like, I need that. And in all reality, she did not need that. So I bought it mostly for that color. Like, look how pretty that is. For that one, and then like this one, and then I'll swatch this one. Like, this blue is just so pretty. It's like one of my most favorite colors of any color that ever colored. So it's really pretty. So, and then people were looking at it like, I don't know, I wouldn't use that blue. I'm like, well, take it away. It's just a natural palette. But that blue is just so pretty. Like, how could people not love that? I love it. It makes me want to just do a look with it right now. Speaking of Clinique blues, I bought this one. It's called Galaxy. And this is one of their 4-pan shadow palettes. And it's called Galaxy. And look at those colors. Like, this one is really similar to the other one I just showed you, but it is a little bit different. And then we have some dark blues as well. Like, look at that. Hello, pigment. Hello, gorgeousness. And then we have this really light one as well. I'll do at the bottom. Like, that's gorgeous. That's really pretty. And I feel like no one has ever talked about this before on YouTube. If you own any of these shadows from Clinique, please let me know what you think of it. Because even if you don't like it, I'd still like to know your opinion, because I work for the company and I like to use feedback from people whenever I'm talking to potential customers about the product. So I can say, oh, I've talked to people before that actually love this palette, or this isn't for everyone, or, you know, this color tends to fade away, so definitely wear it with an eyeshadow primer. Like, it would just make it better for me as a salesperson to let, if people told me what they thought of the shadows. And then my last 2 palettes I have, this one was a compilation. This one is a quad that has 4 colors in it from another purchase with purchase. This was my first eyeshadow palette from Clinique. And then I have this one, which is called On Safari, which has really pretty greens in it. This one is probably my favorite palette out of all the ones that we've talked about, because it has these really pretty, unique green shades in it. So let me swatch this one for you. I don't even know if they still make this one, the On Safari, but it's really, really pretty, and I just want to use it right this second. And then the last palette I have is this one that's more of like mixed up colors. It has a shade from a Starlight Starbright, one from Morning Java Quad, one from Mixed Green Duo, and one from Mango Smoothie Duo, which I don't know if they even sell those anymore or not, like not that I know of. But this one is definitely more of like a neutral palette, so I don't wear it as much. But let's put it right here. Yeah, you can tell those are a lot more neutral, not as pigmented, but these greens are like, whoa. So that is all my little bitty baby palettes that are not big palettes and not singles. So if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and I will see you guys soon with my singles. I will go ahead and film that for you guys. And just let me know what you thought of this type of video if you guys want to see the rest of my collection. I've also done my lipstick collection and my blush collection. So if you want to see the rest of my collection, like all my face washes or something, eyeliners, whatever else I have left, please let me know. But I will see you guys soon. Bye guys.